Ladies and gentlemen, now the patch notes for the JP and KR version have just dropped, and oh my god, man, I'm so excited about this. One thing that I'm absolutely over the moon about is we're getting Excalibur Arthur tomorrow, but not only are we getting this character, he's also going to be one of the first characters on a step-up banner in such a long time, dude. I have missed the step-up banners, man. They were such good value, and this looks like it was the same as kind of like the Lilia or Valenti one, so it's 242 gems there, and step 10 you get guaranteed Arthur. So the return of step up banners, man, after just like this onslaught of 0.25% like 600 or 900 gem banners is so welcome. I am beyond happy to see that this man is coming in straight away on a step up banner. So 242 gems you can pick up this man, but also the quick teaser as well is final boss Dairy Area Monspeed are going to be arriving tomorrow. So they're really going full steam with the release of the 10 Commandment bosses. It was only like a few weeks ago. We got final boss Galland and Melascula. So yeah, that's really, really cool as well. However, this new Arthur, is he any good? As always, like, it's very hard to say, but at least on paper, he's looking very, very promising. So the really, really cool thing about this Arthur is his passive ability. He's meant to be like the support character for humans. So he has two benefits to human characters on the team. He increases their health by 30% and also their damage dealt by 20% there as well. So 30% more health, man, is a really big booster, and especially for like the One Escanor and Roxy, 20% more damage is absolutely ridiculous there. So yeah, he looks insane for that passive, man. There are so many very powerful human characters, but one thing they kind of struggle with is like staying alive and also controlling ult gauge as well. And I think this is where this Arthur looks very interesting on paper. So his first card is a cleave card that ignores defense. Again, it's not a bad card. It hits like all of the opponents, a fair amount of damage there, but nothing super special. And his second card is a brand new card which taunts up, reduces damage taken, but then also when he's attacked into, drains ult gauge by 2 at the gold level. So I think depending on the performance of this card at the bronze level, this guy could potentially be absolutely insane. Because again, if it's like a 35% damage reduction, he's got like 30% more health, and he's also like draining ult gauge, might be like very difficult to get through. But also this character is very reliant on his base stats as well. If he's got very high crit resistance and also crit defense, could be absolutely amazing. But again, if he's got very low crit resistance and crit defense, the One Escanor is still going to absolutely melt this man. So yeah, I'm a little bit curious to see like just how tanky this Arthur is, and I think the tankiness is going to depend on how high the base stats are. So yeah, this character could be like the biggest win ever, or just like a bit of an L depending on how squishy he is. But yeah, the passive gets me very, very excited for what he's going to do on a team with the One Escanor and Roxy. One thing I was just thinking about as well is the potential for like Gil Thunder on the backline, because he is a human character, and I just retranslated the passive, and it does need to be all human characters on the team in order to get like this mega passive, and I believe he only works when he's on the front line, so you can't like chuck him on the back there, for example. So yeah, I'm very, very curious to see. But again, the fact that he's going to be taking attention away from like the One Escanor and Roxy, or like 11 and Jim, or like 11 and the One Escanor, again, those are really, really good things for the human team, because those are the characters that people just beeline on, focus down, and if those characters have even more time to kind of ramp up their damage and just get destroying, again, should be a fantastic thing for the human team there. But yeah, this Arthur, at least on paper, like could be amazing or could be a little bit of a dud. But I think either like Gil Thunder, backline for even more tankiness could be insane, or maybe a little bit of Death Pierce backline for even more damage. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of testing, a lot of very interesting teams, because if we have a look at the list of human characters, you know, we've got 11, we got Mike, maybe this is the team where Wizard Will finally starts to shine there. Jim, collaboration characters, a lot of the collab characters, generally speaking, are human tagged. So yeah, Jim with like Keo or maybe a Mega Rugal, and this passive might just absolutely pop off there. So yeah, very curious to see that as well. And then we got Barn as well. Barn's a bit of an interesting one. You know, there could be some interesting Barn teams knocking about there. Denzel, probably not for PvP. However, you do also have the red, blue and green versions of Easting could pop off. I guess you got Mark II Valenti as well. You've got all versions of Escanor. You've got the SR Eren as well for certain PvP rules. Got the boy Griamore, probably not going to be too useful, I would imagine. I don't know if you could like Esterosa backline and have some sort of stance team going on there. Who else do we have as well that might pop off? Jericho might be really, really good. You've also got the freezing one as well. Levi could be very interesting. Lilia as well might kind of resurface her with like the additional health and support maybe for Arthur if he can stay alive. Kia I think is going to be really interesting as well. I don't know, Mai could pop off. Probably not, but we'll see what happens. But Halloween Roxy, dude, I think is going to be insane. Halloween Roxy Shin as well. This could be a very interesting sort of combo team for Shin, because Shin's very squishy. So if you've got like Arthur that can just like taunt up and spam those taunts while Shin's kind of getting out his upgrades, again, that could be very interesting as well. So yeah, there's just like so many really, really good and interesting human characters. And of course, Mark II Valenti is a character I certainly would not write off for this Arthur, man. I think the amount of combos and videos they're going to be coming out from the release of this Arthur are going to be actually insane. But yeah, I'm very happy to see that he's kind of what I expected him to be, like the ultimate support unit, at least on paper, for human characters. So yeah, looking very, very interesting there. But it all depends on like his tankiness and also just like how well these cards perform at bronze level. So yeah, this Arthur, he could be amazing. He could be a little bit of a dud. The fact that he's on a step-up banner, hopefully means he's going to be really good, but also at the same time, you know, they have put a few dud characters on step-up banners before, so yeah, I really, really hope that this Arthur has the potential, has the source, because, like, having this kind of new angle to the meta of, like, human teams with Arthur support, I think could be very interesting as well, but it does depend on the base stats. And again, tomorrow, we've also got the release of Final Boss Derriere and Monspeed, dude. I'm so excited to see this fight. What happened with Final Boss Gallant and Melascula was in the final phase, they just completely transformed, got these new ultimate moves, new animations that we had never ever seen before. So yeah, it makes me very excited for Final Boss Derriere and Monspeed. Again, hopefully they're a good time. Final Boss Gallant and Melascula were fairly easy in comparison to previous ones, but yeah, I just hope it's going to be a fun and interesting fight, man, because I really enjoyed the first commandment final boss there, and also for the Monspeed stuff, it's going to be available in the shop, but the Derriere costume is going to be top 50%. You know, if you're a half-savvy player, man, you know what you're doing, you invest in the right units, it was really, really, really easy to get top 50% on final boss Melascula and Gallant. So yeah, as long as you, like, stay ahead of the game, man, make sure you're going in with the right tactics there, and we will be publishing some guides on global release as well, and probably doing like a live stream or a video tomorrow. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that, man. I love final bosses there, and yeah, the rewards are looking awesome, man. Like, it's a really good spread of stuff overall, kind of standard final boss rewards for the most part. And then aside from that, this Arthur, I believe, has like a completely new set of costumes. So yeah, he's going to be one, I think anyway, at least to the best of my understanding, that you do need to actually whale out and spend the gems on there. So that's always like one annoying thing, is when, you know, they make like a new version of a character and they have like completely new costumes that as free to play you need to save up for and get. So yeah, that's a little bit annoying, man. But yeah, I'm curious to see if he's actually going to be worth investing in for free-to-play players. So yeah, should be very interested to test out as well. And then we've got like a special boss returning event. So we've got like all sorts of bosses returning. We got like this one from the 1-year anniversary. And yeah, there's just going to be like loads of exchange shops and rewards. Got like a teacher, university professor look for Merlin there. I'm digging it, boys. I'm digging it. So yeah, fair play on that one, man. That looks really cool. Some additional cosmetics. I think, were these the ones given away for free during the tournament there? I think so. So yeah, you have an additional chance to get those if you weren't around for that. And that's pretty much it for the patch tomorrow. So again, the big highlights do include the release of Final Boss Derriere and Monspeed, and also the release of a brand new Arthur. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. What do you think about new Excalibur Arthur? Is he a character that you think looks promising, or is he going to be a little bit of a flop? Either way, we are going to find out the answer to that question tomorrow. So if you did enjoy today's video speculation and breakdown, please do smash that like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. Aside from that, thank you all very much for watching. Take care, and I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day.
You are not subscribed to the whale sin of spending? Who decided that? Subscribe now, or enjoy the bitter taste of regret.